The countries we want to emulate, and we always look forward to emulating in terms of our small economy like Kenya. Take, for example, the UK, the US, having gone earlier in terms of growth. Just a fiscal policy around industrialization put America ahead of the UK. The UK then came in later. Again, I want you to underline, there is nothing that was invented. What I'm trying to say, si at the US walipata mafuta ama wakapata gold. The only differentiation is decision making that the US leadership made then. When the UK was joining the fray, again, hakuna kitu ilipatikana UK tukaambiwa sasa kuna gold ama platinum. The platinum then was decision making by leadership. Then later on, of course, we have heard about Asian tigers. And these are countries I am always very proud to quote, because in a generation of our parents, our country, Kenya, was at the same level with those countries. You can imagine that Kenya was at the same level with South Korea, with China, just in the generation of our parents or our older brothers and sisters. Again, decisions of leaders made an influence on what the countries are today. That the GDP per capita of a Kenyan then, in the 1960s, was equivalent to a South Korean then, and equivalent to a Chinese then. And now, we are talking about a South Korean being richer in terms of GDP per capita more than 20 times a Kenyan. There is nothing different that, there was no change of weather. There was no change of minerals. The only change that was there is the decisions that the leadership of South Korea, for example, General Park made, the decision of Deng Xiaoping from 1978 made in China. The only difference is that and what the leadership in Africa and Kenya made. And therefore that calls us that we also have to stop now pointing fingers, and especially as scholars, including engineers here, that if the decision making of leadership is so far reaching into a destiny of a country, then we cannot remain in the sidelines and then only blame those who are there. We have to take up the matter and enter there also and be part of the good decision making for the benefit of our country.